Welcome back.
Bow, bow.
Boom.
Bang.
It's all take Central.
Pow.
Yeah. We're back after the weekend, and we're
What was that?
Juiced up.
he's bringing the heat today. We ready? We ready?
Dude, we were talking about umpire scorecard before we started.
I haven't looked at this.
I remembered how bad umpires in the MLB are. What does the MLB have to do to be better at umpires?
Probably fire the bad ones.
Yeah.
Angel Hernandez.
There's some obvious bad, like,
Okay, but, like,
Angel Hernandez, and then
like,
the guy
put
that
him
just,
back
the
in
guy that
umpire
just, no,
school.
listen, the guy that just goes, he just stares people down.
Oh,
Like, you see
yeah,
him-
yeah.
You see him stare down
Madison Bumgarner?
Yeah.
Like, he's an instigator.
Okay,
Stares
there's
down
another one,
Bumgarner.
too. Like, when
He
Bumgarner was
did
on
it
the
twice.
Giants.
He did it twice.
When Bumgarner was on the Giants, he got stared down by Joe West.
No.
For,
And
I don't even know
the
what.
same umpire
They
did
just
it.
like looking Bumgarner in the eyes.
Same umpire did it to another guy like last
McSweeney.
week.
Yeah, I know.
Oh no, we're not.
Same umpire, and it's
Apparently
like
not.
it's like how are you just gonna let him? Like that is totally like
That's like
that's
like assault,
that's really
too.
stupid.
That's
No,
harassment.
that's
I would feel harassed.
no like that's just like out of pocket. Like you're
That's
staring at him
really
like knowing you're gonna get a reaction because like
And
You just
Matt
know
Bum
you're gonna-
He's staring at him, massaging his hand, and Matt Bum asks him what's he doing, and he just throws him out.
yeah, because he. Like he walked away and he said you're staring at me and rubbing my hand like what am I supposed to do? And then the guy just tosses him.
The guy
Like that
tweeted
is
about
so
it.
dumb.
He like tweeted an apology.
So, his name is Dan Bellino, and he said
Yeah.
his apology. He sent out his apology.
He did it again. He did it again last week.
against.
Matt Bum.
Was it the guy?
No.
Matt Bum was the second one.
He
He
called
did, no, he did it after Mad Bum
No, he
again.
didn't.
Yes,
That-
he did.
Are you serious?
Yes, he did.
Oh my god.
that game.
What's his
Arizona
name? What's
versus
his
San
name?
Diego.
Wait,
That game, Arizona versus San Diego. Dan Bellino. He had an 88.3% accuracy.
It's awful.
Is horrible. He was like total run impact. It said he had a 1.53 run impact, which means he helped one team or either team combined score 1.5 runs.
Yeah, that's just
horrendous.
Just
that is umpires having control of the game, and that's not what we want to see. Especially if Mad Bum, he's not the greatest pitcher like he used to be, but I mean he's
having
still
a pretty good year.
he's still
though,
very
I think.
competitive. I feel like, and
Yeah,
I think
fair.
especially him, he wants to stay relevant, and having an umpire mess up his stats, and I mean he is playing for the Diamondbacks, so
Los Serpentinos.
I mean if he does, I guess if he plays well, it should be rewarded. It shouldn't just be like, oh, I'm gonna massage your hand until you look at me weird, and I'm gonna eject you,
I know.
nice and slow.
I know, like,
Whoa.
umpiring's a very hard job. Like, what MLB umpires are doing cannot be easy at all. But at the same time, there needs to be a line where they can't make, like, there needs to be a line where the calls they're making cannot be as horrendous as they have been. And then it also sparks players to get mad and get thrown out, which also
Yeah.
affects the game.
It's just not, like-
their calls affect the game in the count and in other ways.
yeah. And one thing that I think about is like MLB has kind of just like been
Have they even
against.
addressed it?
No, but the one thing that I want to MLB has kind of been against like building a culture of like a game where stuff like like hockey where like they get in fights and like stuff like
They,
that happens
promote
and they
fighting.
promote that
They
stuff.
let them fight.
Yeah, and MLB has gone completely against that. So to have
the kids
umpires,
play.
yeah, they don't want the kids, and that's fine. Like they can do that, but to have umpires that are going to be like this and like put them in situations where they're getting angry at umpires and getting ejected, that is like totally not what it seems like they've wanted. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, like the MLB is doing, in my opinion, a lot better job this year at making the game more exciting. And I've been watching the MLB a lot more,
Yeah.
paying more attention because it's a lot more exciting, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And the umps like thinking it's their time on TV to shine just makes it bad to watch.
Yeah.
It's baseball's about the players. It's not about the umpires, right? I think Joe West like got famous because everyone hates him, right? And I think
He's a nice guy, though.
all the current umpires are like, well, he got famous, right? everyone hates him, but people know his name. It's like, no, don't do that. You need to be the guy who gets no credit at all.
Yeah.
And still play, just do your job well.
I want to say something. Angel Hernandez, so far this year, has had an accuracy of 91.9. It's not that bad.
Oh, also,
if the average is 94, that's not
accuracy is 91 point. Oh, average is but like people like criminalize him like he's horrible, and he makes really bad calls.
He's pretty horrible.
The problem is
he makes them like it's like consistent. It's consistently like not consistent. Like throughout one game, he'll make one call a ball and one call a strike.
Well, and then he'll make the worst calls at the biggest moments.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Like
when he misses a call, it's like a game.
Like the Schwarber thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So against
his average run impact is 1.5 though.
Yeah, that's so bad.
But then again,
that's really bad.
Do you guys know who Andy Fletcher is? No, his average run impact is 1.8.
Okay, how many games has he umpired behind the dish?
Well, okay. Also,
Alex Tosi has had one game behind the dish, and his average run impact is 2.2.
Okay,
no idea who this guy is. No idea who that guy is.
Okay, so I heard something somewhere. I'm not 100% sure if this is true, so you guys can fact check me. But I heard that every umpire umps from every position.
Yeah,
they do.
So
They cycle
everyone
around.
needs to go behind the plate. I think the MLB, like, you know who the bad umpires are. Don't put them behind the plate.
I agree.
Yeah. Here's another thing. Andy Fletcher has umped 4 games behind the plate. No idea who this guy is. His accuracy is 88.9. That's horrible. Average run impact is 1.8. So this guy sucks, and no one knows who he is. So I think
he doesn't get in a fight with the stars, though.
Yeah, but I think umpires kind of get a lot of hate for making bad calls in unfortunate situations.
As they should.
Yeah, but I think you can't. I think. As much as I hate Angel Hernandez, at the same time, it's like you can't hate on him this much, and like the stats show he's not that bad.
Actually, we can
really
hit on him,
but he's really not that bad.
Okay, but if I was getting paid to go like this, or nothing at all,
no, it's a very hard job.
I think it's a really
very hard job. And there's a bunch of pressure added.
I would just like to clarify: why don't they have like ex-catchers be umpires? Because a catcher, you know whether it's a ball or strike.
But I would like
instantly.
to say
it's probably an issue with favor one team. I don't know.
There's
Probably.
I think when umpires, part of people hating Angel Hernandez, he makes the wrong call and then acts like it doesn't happen. And I don't know if it was Carlos Rondon. He almost threw a perfect game, and it got he was like one hit away because the called a runner safe at first. But later that umpire apologized for it and said he was wrong. I think like umpires need to do that if they don't want to get hated.
Yeah, Hernandez.
Right?
Yeah, Angel Hernandez. He does stuff and then he just like sits there. He just like. He also like refuses to debate with players.
MLB favors umpires, I think.
Well, yeah, they have to. They have
to defend. They can't leave them out to dry.
Yeah.
They have to like say something when the Mad Bum situation.
They won't.
Happens.
They'll never say anything because they can't go against an umpire, because if they go against an umpire, then it's like every single player, no matter what happens, like even if it's a decent call, they're just going to debate with him.
Did you hear about Angel Hernandez's lawsuit against the MLB?
No.
So he sued the MLB for not getting any like World Series games, and then and he said it was like racially motivated.
And in the lawsuit, they just said he doesn't get any because he's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally.
That was it.
Yeah, that's totally. I mean,
way to go,
if
MLB.
You're going into a lawsuit like that, I'm literally just gonna start rolling clips, like just like. There you go. There you go. That's why you're not in the World Series.
Was that a strike? It was 6 inches outside of the plate. You just threw that pitch again, and you called it a strike.
No,
and then you called it a ball.
Here's what you do.
Right down the middle.
Here's what I would do. You go in and you like cut off who's the umpire, and you ask him to say if it's a ball or a strike, and then you go back and tell him the ones that were him and the ones that weren't him and what was the call.
My favorite thing is when announcers, you see a pitch and it's obvious ball, and the umpire calls a strike, and the umpire goes, "Oh, that was close enough."
Or no, when it's a ball and the umpire calls it a strike, and the commentator's just like, "Oh wow," and the umpire's just like, "Wow, that's
Sometimes they
just a
just
horrible
roast
call."
them.
Well,
Yeah,
well, they're just like, oh, they must have clipped the corner somewhere in there.
Yeah.
It's like,
Did you
so-
guys see John Morant's injury?
yeah, he's not playing.
As an avid John Morant fan, I am angered at him.
Do you think it was on
No,
purpose?
it was not Gary Payton. I saw the actual
what?
clip where
Jordan
he was
Poole.
hurt.
Jordan
Or
Poole.
it was not Jordan Poole.
Yeah.
So you see Jordan Poole kind of like pull his knee.
my dad told me about this, but I didn't see the
But-
clip.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna
he kind of
screenshot
like
it.
grabs a couple fingers on his knee and like grasps at it, and his hand slips away as he's making a play for the ball, and he moves his knee like a little bit. And John Morant later exits the game
Dude,
with
what
a
is
knee
what are you
injury.
showing right now?
This is the injury.
I'm just seeing a bunch of pictures flashing.
How?
It's like a slow video. It's
Yeah.
just laggy.
Oh,
See where he
Full
goes in
screen
on his
version.
knee right
Maybe.
there.
maybe if I only like.
But like I
maybe
watched
that.
a doctor's
I'll go to
opinion, like a
YouTube.
sports doctor, and he's like, "Yeah, this isn't enough for John Morant's knee to get injured by." And then I saw another clip where Klay
honestly,
Thompson
that's-
pump fakes. John Morant jumps, bangs his knee on Klay Thompson's knee, and then limps away.
Okay,
The
okay.
Grizzlies are blaming Jordan Poole for the knee injury.
Yeah, but it could have just been maybe he fell on his knee earlier in the game or like
Yeah,
something
I don't
happened.
think it was Jordan Poole, though. Like,
Yeah, but I'm not saying it was. I'm just saying like it's doing the same thing again.
How?
It's just lagging.
I don't know.
Okay,
It could
well,
have.
I'm just gonna do a little freeze frame.
It was probably just something where like
really is a freeze.
See
Yeah,
that?
it
See
is.
that?
it's right. So the guy that's in front of him guarding him
Behind
him.
See
Credit,
that?
credit to
It was
Bleacher
not
Report's YouTube.
intentional.
Yeah,
like it was
exactly. That's the
intentional.
point.
Yeah,
And then he just kind of moves his hand back.
yeah.
I think this is just like
And John
a
Morant-
basketball injury.
I think it's a basketball. I think it is a basketball play. And John Morant tweets out later, broke the code.
I think he has since deleted that tweet.
Has he?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that was a good tweet delete.
Good tweet
Let me
delete.
check. I think he deleted it.
But like, John Morant's my favorite player. I'm just not feeling this one.
You're hurt.
My knees hurt. They hurt right now. I was walking up the stairs and my knees were hurting. But yeah, John Morant, likely to miss Game 4. I think it's an easy one for the Warriors. And Jokic won MVP, but he couldn't beat the Warriors.
What Jokic do? Or
won
was that
MVP.
announced? Okay.
Back to back.
Dang.
Still can't win the series.
Got him. We got shout out to that guy out there. Yeah.
Can they hear us?
Oh.
We'll give him like a minute. If you have something to say, it better be good.
Give us a
and
shout
it better
out.
be somewhat short.
Say it on the mic.
If the Phoenix Suns lose this next game, they're not going to win the series.
Wait, what?
And that's coming from a Suns fan.
What's the series score?
Is it 2-2? It's 2-2. Yeah,
2-2.
Game 5 going to Phoenix.
Yeah, Game 5 in Phoenix. If Phoenix doesn't win at home, they're done. They're not going to win at Dallas.
Wait, and
I
Game
don't-
5 is the last one they have at home.
No, they
No,
get
Game 7 will be at home.
Do you think
Oh,
if they
okay.
win Game 5, lose Game 6, do you think they win Game 7?
Yes. If they're coming home, if they play at home, they're going to win. But it,
That's a good take.
That's a good take.
Home field advantage
Yeah.
is so
they're
important.
more talented and they have more depth.
The
And
Suns
the Phoenix
do.
crowd.
The Suns are just a better team than.
Exactly.
Luca
It's
in
just-
Dallas
they-
though is a different breed.
That's
Yeah,
the thing.
that's what I'm
Luca's so
saying.
good.
Okay. Yeah, so like watching the game yesterday, I'm half asleep, but I see Luka half the time. Jalen Brunson had a game for himself too. And someone pull up a stat line. Jalen Brunson yesterday, that dude was a bucket and a half, I swear. He probably only scored like 8 points, but every time I was looking, he was a bucket. But I'm saying, Luka, this guy's dancing all over the place.
Jalen Brunson at 18.
18, see? They have these sneaky good guys, you know what I mean? Like, Jalen Brunson's not a household name.
Nope.
I mean, neither is,
Dorian
like,
Finney-Smith had 24.
Dorian Finney-Smith's a bum. Quote me on that.
Quoted.
What I'm saying is, if this Mavericks team wins in Phoenix, it's done.
Yeah.
Especially because Chris Paul last night, refs versus Suns, okay? Come on. We can all agree that. And he was in a little bit of a mood because of what happened to his mom, with the fans.
Yeah.
I think is unacceptable.
Wait, what happened?
Fans,
They were, like, touching his mom
trash
and-
and touching his family.
Yeah.
Kind of harassing.
Yeah,
And Chris Paul was like, "I'll find you after the game."
Yeah, and then he fouled out, so...
Well,
Refs
that's
versus Suns.
totally unacceptable.
Yeah.
On Mother's Day too?
On Mother's Day.
Oh,
Wow.
Dang.
Yeah.
What is that guy doing? Like, why are
it
you
was
doing
like a
that?
teenager.
Why?
He was
Was
like
a teenager?
17.
So
Yeah.
he was
you
like-
do that?
He walked out with his
High
mom.
schooler.
All right, hang on. Let's pull up the clip.
Yeah, let's get some clips.
Why
right
would
now.
you do that? Just why? Like, that's just dumb.
I think, I agree with that. I don't think the Suns will be able to win in Dallas.
And it's not a fact that they're not good enough. It's just they won't have momentum.
Yeah.
And Dallas will have momentum. And you heard that crowd last night. That
Yeah.
place was shaking, I think.
Just
Yeah, that's it.
playoff home crowds are just so hard to go against.
What does he look like? Oh, this dude is like...
Yeah, he just walks out with
It's
his
just,
mom.
it's just these little mugs.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
that
Oh,
kid.
see ya.
Yeah. There was a comment, and he was like,
angry. You see Chris Paul's like angry.
Yeah.
"No, watch, Chris Paul says something."
I want to see the clip though.
Start the clip.
Yeah,
I
it
think
doesn't.
was
There's no
something
clip where he's
I'll
like
see you after.
harassing
Chris
him.
Paul's mom and wife. It's just, that's not okay.
Oh, so
The guy
there's
was,
no
like,
video
pushing-
of him pushing it.
That's what purportedly.
There's a comment. It's like,
These are his homeboys.
"Kids going to
Right here.
algebra 2 in period 1 tomorrow morning."
And see ya.
Did he just pick him? Oh, I thought he was like standing and he just like picked him up and moved him.
He walked out and like talked to his mom, and everyone thought he was saying Chris Paul is mad at me.
Yeah, so let's look at these game lines, right? Okay. So, Jalen Brunson.
I don't know. Jalen Brunson, like Devin Booker, was kind of
Averaging
getting in
18
his
a night.
head though. He called him small and soft. And they
Devin
kind of,
Booker is that guy. I'm just gonna be honest. Same with Luka though.
yeah.
So it's gonna be a game of point guards. I feel like, and maybe if Ayton can just who does Dallas have down low right now?
Oh, give me a.
I was just talking like I was
He
watching
leads in rebounds,
Oh, that's insane.
and he leads in every.
Luka
main offensive
Luka was
category.
insane. I can't remember what game I was watching, but it was like
No,
it was
I don't
stupid.
want this.
It was like
two of the two home games.
yeah, I think they were home, and it was just like, you want me to go get a bucket, work it in the paint, boom, bucket, and it was just bucket in the paint, and then they'd step off, and then he'd hit a three. It was like he is just manhandling this offense right now, and the Suns. It kind of felt like the Suns were just trying to keep up.
Yeah,
As a Suns fan, like you are, you think the Suns will be able to beat the Warriors if
yes,
they meet?
no, we can beat the Warriors.
You think?
I'm not worried about that
Really? So you
No.
think the Mavericks are your big matchup?
because the Warriors that's a marquee name, And with the Warriors, you get that pressure on it, And the Mavericks, this is like something I feel like it happened with the Pelicans too. They got caught off guard. I mean, because they had who's his face? Devin Booker get injured too.
Yeah.
So it's like you're kind of getting the worst of both worlds, where you got a team that's a contender that you're like, oh, this might not be a contender team, and they sneak up on you, and then
Can I? I'm gonna try and show
like,
this.
ow, pain.
Dude, will you stop
Yeah.
stop sharing for a
Hang on.
second?
I just want to say
Yeah,
this.
whatever you. I gotta.
Luka leads in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks per game.
With averaging less minutes.
That's insane.
That's what he's taken over the game.
Oh, and he's tied for
Who's gonna help him, bro?
steals. He's tied at the lead for steals. That's insane.
Luka's their guy.
He's balling out.
There you go, Liam.
Luka go crazy.
Okay, I gotta. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see this because I have to like show this from my phone.
Well,
but
no,
this
Like,
is.
I might be able to.
Oh wait, yeah, you could maybe pull it up on Instagram.
Well, no, there you go.
It's on
You're
Barstool
big
here.
now.
What is it?
Okay.
Don't be shy.
What's
Wait until
happening?
it restarts. Wait until it restarts.
Here, move it to your right a little bit.
Safe.
Safe.
They called him out.
Wait.
Put him in the MLB. Put that umpire in the MLB.
He's
he
gone.
belongs there.
He's in way before the tag,
Can we
and he drops the ball.
Look at the footwork required by this umpire. He gets the pump.
Is the umpire wearing shoes?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't think so.
that is just like
Yeah,
a knockout punch.
I don't think so. I don't think he's wearing shoes.
No, he is.
That is a knockout punch of an out right there.
Like, how is he gonna call him out there?
Yeah, that was.
All right,
special.
Nolan. Any last words for us? You're a senior. You're leaving pretty soon.
I know. You know,
We'll get
My
one
last
last
word.
Hot Take Central next Thursday, last day of school.
I think it'll be.
What about Tuesday?
Yeah, I'll come back to you guys
last
The
on
Thursday.
last
too.
one's
this
Thursday.
time
What?
with
All
my
right.
hot take.
Any words of wisdom though?
For today's episode.
Stay in school, kids. Be responsible.
Be responsible.
Be responsible. There you go.
That's
What a
hot.
message.
We're baking in here. We'd be baking.
I'm gonna be honest. I gotta be in bio.
Where are you going?
Would you?
Photo.
No, where are you going to college next year? Oh, nice.
Nolan Murphy, LMU denied Gonzaga. He denied. They did not deny.
Oh,
He
wow.
denied them.
Too much. I said.
No, he was helping us out.
He got kicked
He
out.
was helping us out.
Turn it down.
He was helping us out. What shall we talk about next?
We could talk about NFL if there's anything really to
going
talk
off on
about right now, dude. NFL.
All right, you guys hear about Richard Sherman? He's
No, broadcast.
There's a
Yeah,
potential.
okay, on Amazon. No one cares.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
no one's
I
watching
think- I think-
Amazon.
cares.
No, I
No,
think
no,
Amazon's
Eli's
Thursday Night
right.
Football.
Let me ask
Amazon's
Yes.
Thursday
Am I-
Night
Liam,
Football.
Liam,
Amazon
like,
Prime
at
Football
my
game
freezer.
or an Apple TV baseball game?
Amazon
Apple
Prime.
TV.
Amazon Prime
Apple
Football.
TV.
Apple TV because it's always the Yankees.
No,
The Apple TV games, the announcers are so bad.
They're so bad.
Dude, you know what I need to say? The
Heidi
post
Watney is
listen,
better in the show.
Listen, the post-game announcers for the Giants are such bums.
Oh yeah.
They are horrible. The
Wait.
guy with the shoes, the guy who's always
George Contos.
he always makes a deal about his shoes. He's always like, "Yeah, I got my shoes today." Like, bro, shut up.
Wait,
He
wait.
is so
One
bad.
big
Glasses
thing
guy
I saw.
or the other guy?
I don't know. He has there's always a girl with him too.
Yeah, Laura Britt or something like that.
I don't know, but they're both just horrible.
Yeah.
Like they just don't even. It looks like they don't even know what they're.
And then
And it's
there's,
like
there's
he always weaves in the fact that he played in the MLB.
Oh,
Like,
that's George Contos.
yeah, he always
Turn me
weaves
up.
that in and like finds some way to like make that part of it.
Yeah.
It's just like
one.
yeah,
one
but no,
big-
but NFL broadcasters are better than this. Like this guy was just horrible.
He also like wasn't very good when he played.
Yeah,
So.
he's like, when I was there, they would like
One
it just sucked.
little free agent thing. The Giants cut James Bradbury, so
I saw that.
we don't have a defense.
Why did they do that?
I think contract things.
Yeah, you guys
They
were
wanted
gonna-
to trade him
I hope the
Texans, right?
anywhere.
I hope the Seahawks make a move for that. We need corners really bad, like really bad.
Yeah, if you don't get any Jimmy G and Trey area, are gonna dot up on you.
Oh yeah.
Jimmy G.
Oh, Debo's coming back. He followed the 49ers back on Instagram.
Shut up.
Hey,
That's a
they're
fair-
making
that's a fair
connections.
take.
They're making connections.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No,
No, it's not.
That's
I
how the
don't-
whole thing started.
Yeah, but
I don't think
this
he's
is
gonna
literally
leave. I
what
don't think he's
Debo
gonna
has been saying is the issue. This is
Did you see
exactly what it
OBJ?
is. Like Debo tweets and is like, Debo unfollows the 49ers. This whole thing starts. Debo follows him back, and they're like, "Oh, he's come back!" Like Debo is angry at people because they were making a big deal about him unfollowing and like doing this
Maybe
stuff.
just don't do that then.
That's why I'm saying he's not coming back, and he's like, I'm telling Eli, this is the whole point of his whole thing that's going. Like he doesn't like people like you doing this.
Okay, you know what?
Odell Beckham Jr. is the greatest like free agent dropping news ever. He goes, breaking news, 19 problems. Debo Samuels to the @Patriots, WTFFF, and Debo goes, bro's got too much time on his hands.
Okay, you know what? I'm ready. Lions are going 10-7.
Oh my god.
Dude,
It's,
Oh, another.
run me through it. Has their
Okay,
schedule been
okay.
announced?
so let me pull her up.
I turned off his mic.
Turn it back on. I need to hear this.
You don't. Okay, how do you think the Lions are going 10-7, but the Giants are
You
going
know-
to lose more than 6 games?
No, I see the Lions doing better than the Giants.
Yeah,
this
the
year.
Giants
That's
schedule
for
that you
sure.
sent out was kind of a bummy schedule.
Okay, if it will.
Yeah, so they're gonna
Okay,
do
here we
good.
go.
Like bad
we
for
go.
them.
No, I don't think so.
So he'll do this, and then I'll go next, and I'll do what I think the Seahawks are gonna.
Wait,
Oh,
Jude,
look at this.
can I just tell you one thing?
Oh
Hey!
Jude,
I'll take
can I tell
Central.
you something?
Tag them.
What's up?
Okay, Jude, let's go. Let's
I-
just let you talk. Let
I
him go.
gotta.
Yeah.
let me say this before.
Okay, go quick. Make it quick.
So, because of my faith in Jude and the Lions organization, I bet $10 with my friend that the Lions would make the wild card game.
You bet $10?
Yeah.
How much? What are the odds of that? What do you?
Well, if I win, I get 20. If I lose, he gets 10. So the odds.
Oh! I thought you actually
And the
bet.
Eagles.
Okay, Jude, run me through it. Let's go.
So,
Eagles will not make. I think Eagles will be a playoff team, not
Yeah,
a wild
they'll
card
make the
team.
playoffs.
I
I bet the Lions would make the wild card and the Eagles will make the playoffs.
Okay.
let's run through this.
Okay.
Lions,
I'm ready to run.
Commanders. Lions versus Commanders.
W for Lions.
That's a win.
How about you just name them and we'll
Okay.
say if they're going to win or
Okay.
lose?
Bears.
Well, just let him run through it. Just let him run through it
Bears.
first.
That's a
Bears.
W.
That's a win.
Is there a chance Commanders win?
Yes.
Okay,
Carson
what?
Wentz
But
is the GOAT.
let Jude run through it first. But
Okay. Bears, I think... Oh, wait, no. That's at Chicago. I think we lose. I think we go 1-1 against
Okay.
the Bears.
fair,
Okay. At Dallas, I think we're going to lose that as well.
I agree.
fair.
So that's 1-2 at the moment.
Okay,
Bears in Detroit, win. 2-2.
You really?
fair. That's fair.
Packers in Detroit, loss. 2-3.
Just let him talk
Vikings, win.
first. Vikings where?
I
Detroit,
don't think that matters.
Okay.
that's a win.
I don't think the Bears and Chicago matters.
I think this is really hard though because it's like, what if the
I would
Vikings
like
just
to
have a
say one
super
thing.
good defense next year? Like, this is
You
pretty
gotta-
tough to.
The line-
Just keep going.
Okay. Eagles, I think we lose that.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bills lose.
So that's, what is that, 3-4?
3-4.
Bills, lose.
Okay, 3-5.
Dolphins, this is a good game in Detroit.
I like this.
I'm going to give it a win.
Okay.
I think the Dolphins are just...
Fair.
I don't think
I
Tua is
mean,
ready.
whatever.
I don't think you
4
can
and
give
5.
that a loss.
You think you
Give the
guys can
Vikings a
handle
win.
their
Oh, yeah,
their
I don't think
offense?
you can handle that.
I don't think you can hang with that
Tyreek and
offense.
Jalen Waddle.
And Waddle, yeah.
I don't think you can hang with that
Maybe
offense.
not. Okay, 4 and...
Well, whatever. No,
Thanks.
give him the benefit of the doubt.
Okay,
Say
4 and 5.
4 and 5. Yeah.
4 and 5. And then at Packers, lose.
I think
4
you
and
guys beat
6.
the Packers once.
At
not
Vikings,
bad take, yeah.
win.
Oh,
5 and 6.
I don't see how you.
Vikings are
win.
terrible.
I
At
don't think
Patriots,
They're
I
better
think we
than the
lose that.
Dolphins.
I think we get outcoached by
Five-
Belichick.
The Vikings
So that
are
puts
better
us
than
at 5 and 6,
No, that puts you at 5 and
7.
7.
and then we win out.
What are those 5
Giants,
games?
Jets, Panthers, Jags, Seahawks.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me run you through. So that's like very real. That's like very
Conservative.
No, that's not
Oh, no.
I think
conservative.
you guys could have.
I think
I
that's-
think you could beat the Packers in one of your matchups.
I
just
think that's-
based off your offense last year and the lack of defense the Packers have.
I think that's very, very hopeful, and that does, and like you can never account for like
Injuries.
injuries, and
Also,
also
like-
like what if the Vikings have a super good defense,
Or the,
Well, they
the
won't.
Eagles,
or what if the
that
Packers are the best
Lions-
team in, or what
Okay,
if
but
what
you
if
can
the,
also-
the
you can't-
Dolphins are the best team in the NFL? Like,
Also, there's
there's
the
stuff
thing
you just
that
can't.
Well, I gave
the Lions randomly beat the Cardinals last year.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
It's,
There's just
it's
random
hard
stuff.
to predict.
So,
NFL
yeah,
schedules in
but
general.
you can predict some. Okay, so let me run you through like a hopeful Seahawks schedule.
Oh, I want to
Yeah.
do Giants after.
Cardinals
Lose.
at home. I think we beat the Cardinals. We beat the
No.
Rams. I think at home.
Beat the Rams?
Listen. This is what I'm gonna say. I
We
think
don't
we
have a
beat
quarterback.
I think we beat each of the. Actually, maybe without Russ. Yeah, but
Okay,
we,
that's a big
every
but.
year we find a way to beat every team in our division once. Like every
lose
year.
to the Rams twice every year. Yes, every year.
It's just
Fine,
not happening.
Rams.
this
Okay,
year.
fine. So I think Cardinals we beat once.
Maybe.
Cardinals we beat once. Rams we go
How are the
0.
Lions schedule out?
Okay, so let's just say home we lose to the Cardinals, or home we beat the Cardinals.
What'd you look up?
Lions schedule 2022.
Okay, Cardinals at home. I think I could give us a win there.
I don't think I can.
I think just because. So you think we're going 0-6 against our division
I
this
think
year?
you're a lot
It's a
worse than
pretty-
you think.
I mean,
you are.
I think we beat the
division.
Niners.
No.
I think we beat
I think
the
we
Niners
beat one of-
once.
Okay,
we
I think
beat-
you come last in the division.
Yeah, I agree. But we find a way every year. Like even with like Geno Smith for like 3/4 of the year, we found a way to like go 1-1 against like every team. Like we found a way to do it. Like so
I'll give you one
And I'm-
division win.
I still think,
You can pick.
even though the Seahawks are pretty horrible, like DK's still on our team, Tyler Lockett's still on our team. We still have good running backs. Our offensive line is looking like it's going to be better.
Especially
So
with the draft.
like we're not we're pretty bad, but it's like we still have a lot of weapons, and it's like you still have an explosive playability.
Okay, I'll give you one win against either the Niners or the Seahawks. I mean the Cardinals. You can choose.
I think your win would come against the Rams more than the Cardinals. The Rams.
The Rams have us figured out, bro.
I don't think
The Rams just won the Super Bowl. You can't say.
Yeah, okay, we've talked about it though. Like the Rams are not going to be that good this year. As good
They're
as they
gonna be
were.
good.
We didn't think they were going to be, but they definitely are going to be. They are going to make a run for a
I
back
guess
to
they
back.
didn't really lose that
They
many pieces.
didn't
run it
lose
back, baby.
anyone.
Well,
they
no.
gained people.
Yeah, they need. I feel like
They
Odell
got,
is like a
Allen
really
Robinson.
underrated part of their.
They added Allen Robinson. Even if
Oh, they did.
yeah,
forgot
that
about
like this. They added Bobby Wagner too.
Oh yeah.
Like
That's
this
nuts.
team is just so good. This team is so good. So okay. So I'll give
and
the,
Rams, kind of
Yeah.
dream teams right now.
I'll give us one win against the Cardinals, lose to the Rams, lose to the Niners. I think we beat the Falcons because they're the Falcons. Panthers, kind of a toss up. Depends on how good the Panthers are. Panthers are
I
running
don't
it back
think
with
the
Sam
Panthers
Darnold.
are
I don't think they.
Sam
Yeah.
Darnold, yeah.
So I'll give us that one. So that puts us at 3-2 right now. Broncos probably beat us 3-3. Raiders probably beat us 3-4. Giants. I think we beat the Giants.
Look at teams.
What?
Look at teams.
Ooh. What are these?
I gotta get me one of those.
They're,
I like.
maybe I should spotlight you.
Okay,
Giants. I think we beat the Giants. You guys suck, dude.
So do you.
Yeah, but you guys suck more.
guys really suck.
You guys don't have any like.
I'm just waiting for you guys to say that when we make a wild card game.
You're not making the wild card. Name 5 players on your team.
Daniel Jones, Saquon.
Jabril Peppers.
Not James Bradbury.
Jabril
Jabril Peppers.
Yeah.
Jabril.
Coin toss.
Yeah, dude. You guys don't have good
Thibodeau.
players. Like you don't.
Evan Neal.
You don't have good players.
Name 5.
No, that's 4.
You don't listen. You don't
Jabril
have.
Peppers.
Yeah, 5.
You don't have good players on your team.
Big Pep.
You, DK. Who
Listen.
else?
And
Who else is good on your team?
Lockett.
we have
Lockett and DK.
good-
Lockett is
we have-
one of the
we
most
have-
underrated
Kenny,
wide receivers.
It's not
Yeah,
underrated.
a whole
Everyone
running back
knows
room
how
is
good
really good.
Lockett is.
Lockett stays underrated every year. Every year he finds a way to be underrated.
Everybody, okay, he used to be so good with Russ when they were like Super Bowl contenders.
He still was so.
I know, but
See,
he's
this is
not underrated.
This is he was underrated last year.
Drew Lock.
He averaged like 18 yards a reception per reception. He was so good
I
last
don't
year.
think he's underrated though.
He is. This is why. Because you're like, oh, he was good when Russ was like, when Russ like, no, he's still insane. Okay, so Raiders, Giants. I think we beat them. We're 4-4 right now. Jets.
Did you lose to the Raiders?
Yeah.
Share your screen.
Jets.
So
What do you
can
think?
see the
Okay, yeah, I'll share.
I think you got. I don't know.
What do you guys think? Jude,
What's your record?
4-4 right now. We're at the Jets right now.
Tyler
I don't
Lockett.
think you beat the Jets and lose to the Giants.
Tyler Lockett in 2020
I don't know.
had 40%
No, I said we
of his
beat the
total
Giants.
fantasy
I don't think
production
you
in
beat the
3
Giants and
games.
lose to the Jets.
Oh yeah, he's a really
You
up
think-
and down.
Jets have a really good draft, so if their players perform, then they're a really good team.
It's all up to
I
Zach
don't-
Wilson.
I agree. I'll give us a win against the Jets. Is
Zach
that fair?
Ertz.
Does Zach Wilson have a receiver?
5-4.
Good receiver.
Yeah, Garrett Wilson.
Okay,
G-Dub-J.
5-4.
Junior, right? Or is he just G-Dub?
What?
Garrett Wilson?
I don't know.
I think it's Garrett
So-
Wilson Jr.
We're 5-4 through our first 9 games. Okay, I think
And
we
then you guys
lose to the
most
Cardinals.
of these games.
lose to the Cardinals, lose to the Rams, lose to the Niners. So we're 5 and
Lose to the
7.
Saints.
I
Lose to the
think-
Bucks.
The
lose to
Saints?
the
You
Chiefs,
lose
to
every
the-
game there.
Yeah, I
Every
agree.
game here?
I completely agree.
Probably.
No
Yeah.
If I'm
matter
gonna go to
what.
a
That's
game-
realistic.
If I'm going to go to a game,
Do not go to an away
Yeah, I was
game.
gonna say.
Like a Seahawks.
I think we could beat the
You
Saints.
could beat the Saints.
You guys-
We're gonna pull off some random stuff. Like, no, we don't play.
we're
them.
going to play
Pulls
Sunday
off
Night
some
Football.
random-
I know,
and somehow
but
win.
like we all, it's like the
That's
Seahawks.
like every team though.
But the Seahawks more than other teams just pull off dumb stuff.
You
Like
guys have
because
a
we had
really
Russell
hard
Wilson.
schedule.
49ers twice.
we've swept the 49ers like 3 years in a row now. Like it's like we just pull off
No, we
weird
lost,
stuff.
we lost
To the
2 years ago.
Giants.
Okay, yeah, whatever. The
I think
past
the
2 years we swept
only
them.
game you guys could win there is Lions or Saints.
Yeah.
You have a chance against the Lions for
All right.
sure.
You ready to
No,
talk
I think
Giants?
I think we could
What about-
I think we could beat the
Oh.
Cardinals,
Sure.
I think we could beat the Cardinals, Rams, Niners, Saints, or Lions.
I'll talk Giants.
I think
or
there's
Niners.
always a chance that the Seahawks beat one of their division. Anyway, someone in their division. Like, every single time. They just find a way to...
We had
Find
Russell
a way.
Wilson.
I'll talk Niners.
Yeah,
Last
I agree.
10 years.
But, like, we find ways to do it.
All right,
Okay, I'll
Wait,
go
so that-
Niners.
we ready for a Niners outlook?
Cardinals. Or,
What is that,
Share
Em?
my screen.
What
is that?
What did I say? 5. So that's 5 wins and...
11 losses.
5 and 12. 5 and 12.
It's not horrible.
For a mid rebuild, for like
I'm ready to rebuild.
Like our rebuild
no,
is
like
mid
we're
or
mid,
like
no, we're like in the middle of our rebuild, like
Yeah, that's
or
not
no,
bad for
beginning
a
of our rebuild. Honestly, like we just started rebuild. First
First
season into
season
a
after
rebuild,
rebuild.
that's
That's not
good.
bad.
That's
Cardinals
good,
in
I
Mexico.
think. I think
That place
that's
gonna be going crazy.
Okay, yeah.
Hot take?
The Niners.
Niners.
Do
Let's
they?
just should we just go through home
More fans
first?
in Mexico
Okay,
than they
so
have in.
Let's just go through home
Cardinals, I
first.
think we win.
Cardinals at home, yeah,
No,
sure.
This all depends if we have Debo. Like,
Let's just say
Debo's a big
we
part
have
of this.
Debo. Let's just say you have
What?
Debo.
No.
Yeah, I think
Or just,
He's
it's just
not coming
hypothetical.
back.
It's just
I think Debo's
hypothetical.
coming
Okay,
back.
hypothetically,
It's
he's
just
not coming back.
No,
It's just that we could run through it if they don't have him too after. But let's just
Okay,
say
well,
then
if they
they're
have
gonna
him.
lose every
Debo,
game.
I think we have Brandon Ayuk, who's also really good.
You beat the Cardinals.
Alright.
Lose to the Rams. Actually, we're really good against the Rams. But
Every team is good against every NFC team, NFC West
The
team.
Giants
No,
are
but,
good against
like,
the Rams.
NFC West teams.
the
No,
Niners,
the
I'm
Niners.
doing the Niners.
NFC West versus NFC West is just like
Giants,
it's
yeah.
always
Fair
it's
weather
literally-
fan.
About the Giants schedule.
NFC West and NFC West is always just toss up. So
Yeah, I guess. I think we
you
could-
debated me when I said we could beat the Niners, Rams, or
I think-
Cardinals.
No, that was more Jude. I think we beat the Rams, beat the Cardinals, beat the Seahawks. I don't know much about the Saints.
Well, if the Seahawks are gonna beat them, George Kittle is
I
like
guess we'll-
You guys should
like
beat 'em.
single-handedly
Beat
beat
the
them.
I think you guys should
Remember
beat 'em.
that run he had?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
40
Single-handedly
That was
beat them.
crazy.
I'm excited to see Jameis and Chris Olave.
Me too.
That's gonna be good.
Lose to the Bucks, lose to the Chiefs, beat the Chargers, beat the Dolphins.
Beat the Chargers?
Yeah,
And the Dolphins.
not the Dolphins. We don't
Niners
the
have such a hard schedule.
We don't have the corners for the Dolphins.
We're losing to the Broncos.
I don't
beat
see.
the,
I see.
Commanders.
I see like 3 games on here that I would like
That are
lock
given.
in as wins.
Yeah.
And that's the Commanders, the Falcons, and the
Bears.
no, and I was going to say the Panthers. Bears, yeah, you could say. But Bears,
team?
the Bears,
could be.
yeah, Bears
alright.
have an opportunity to be really good, I think.
Not really good.
I think they cleaned house, they have new head coaches, and if Justin Fields is really good, then I think the
I
team
think
is
Okay,
Justin
good.
well,
Fields
he
is
won't
gonna
be.
be good.
Okay, well,
You've been saying this for the past 2 years, so
I
your
think
word
Justin
means
Fields is
nothing to
Justin
me.
Fields.
Your words
Not
means
good.
no. I don't care what you think.
No,
Your word
Liam,
means nothing
Liam,
to me.
you like Justin Fields, right?
What?
You think Justin Fields is going to be good, right?
No, I don't know if I don't have really have an opinion on it. But Jude has been saying for the past 2 years that Justin Fields sucks.
I
So
disagree.
I don't think I can take.
I don't think last year counted.
Hey, Liam, let me ask you this. Who would you rather take? Justin Fields or... Why am I blanking on his name?
BYU boy.
No,
Zach
no,
Wilson.
no, not
Team.
Zach Wilson.
What team?
Niners. Trey Lance.
Trey
Trey
Area.
Lance.
Trey Lance, for
I
sure.
would rather take Trey Area. Actually,
We haven't even seen Trey Lance play.
yeah, we have. And he
You've
threw-
seen him run
No,
on the 10-yard line.
No, he threw like a 45-yard touchdown to
No,
Debo.
that's...
Oh,
Dude,
dude,
he-
Debo.
dude,
I
he
was
went in
there
for, like,
at the
No, he
game.
did. He threw
I was
it.
at the
Okay,
game.
yeah.
I was at the game.
was
It was a
kinda
broken
underthrown.
play. It was a
It was
broken
underthrown.
play. It was
Dude,
underthrown. It was
there
like,
is-
I
you
could have
cannot-
made that throw. You go,
No, you
oh,
could
he's
not.
wide
You
open.
always say this stuff. You always say
You
this
could not
stuff.
have
You
thrown
always
that
say,
throw.
I could throw,
You
I
could've
could
made the
pitch
throw.
in the MLB.
You
I
could've
could
made the
throw
throw.
completed
You
passes
could have
in
made the
NFL.
throw. It was
Eli
Dude,
could not have
horrendous.
made the
listen,
throw.
listen.
I couldn't have made the throw. No one could have made the throw. Except
We
for-
couldn't.
I don't know.
We couldn't.
Every
we haven't
other
seen.
quarterback in the NFL.
We haven't seen enough of him yet
And
to say
Pete
that
Carroll.
he's better than X, Y, Z.
I
Like,
mean,
Carroll's a dog.
you get toasted by him in Madden.
Yes, Madden. We're
we-
going to talk Madden.
I
yeah,
think-
We don't
we have
Madden.
not seen
I
enough of
think
him.
Niners lose to the Dolphins just because our secondary can't handle them, and
Honest-
then beat the Commanders.
It's actually easy road
Uh,
to go for the Niners.
Lose
Other than-
to the Rams away.
And the Broncos.
Lose to
No, they're gonna beat
beat
the
the Seahawks
Broncos.
away. Beat the Falcons. Lose
Lose
to
to
the
Raiders. Lose
beat
to
the
Raiders.
Cardinals and we're
Lose
not
to
there yet,
Raiders.
bro.
Hey,
Beat the Cardinals in Mexico. Beat the Panthers. Lose to the Broncos. Beat the Raiders.
I think
beat the
like
Bears.
worst case scenario for the Niners could be horrible. Like worst case scenario for the Niners, they have like 10+ losses.
Yeah, worst case, all of these teams are good. except the Seahawks.
Yeah, but like reasonably worst case scenario is like
I think worst case scenario is one game off of a wild card.
I don't know. Worst case scenario is
Play
like
the Raiders.
is like
Away is not
two
as-
swept by
Worst
the.
case scenario is
I
no
think-
wins.
No, I think, but like reasonable
Yeah,
worst
but
case.
really.
we're talking
I think
For
I
luck.
think worst case scenario is like one loss against the Cardinals, two against the
Seahawks.
no
The
two
Rams.
two against the Rams, a loss to the Chiefs, loss to the Chargers, loss to the Dolphins, loss to the Buccaneers, loss to the Saints, like
but
loss to the Broncos.
Okay, so you're
loss
just
to
saying
the
every single team is a
yeah.
loss.
No, I'm saying that like reasonable worst case scenario is like they lose every game that's a toss up. Because like there's games in here that you can guarantee. It's like you can guarantee they'll
So you can. I think when it's like a 50-50 game, you can kind of count the Niners out of it because Kyle Shanahan is not good in the clutch situations.
So you're saying what, a 50-50 game you can count the Niners out of? I don't agree
like,
with that.
Against the,
I mean, they
if you're
kind of beat the Rams.
You said you.
if you're
who'd-
saying a toss-up game, I don't think the Niners have.
okay, do you think they beat the Chiefs?
Yes.
Do you think they beat the Chiefs, Chargers,
Yes, I
Dolphins,
think
or
they'll beat the
Broncos?
Chiefs, actually.
They're gonna
Okay, that's a
win.
toss-up game.
They're gonna.
Chiefs is a
Okay,
toss-up
I
game
think
for
the Chiefs
sure.
is that much.
Russell Wilson's had their number for 100
Yeah,
years.
I
now.
would. Them
You don't go
Broncos.
into Denver.
The Broncos beating the Niners would
I
not
think the
be.
Broncos are
Denver
going
might
to beat the
get a new
Niners.
Yeah. I think the
said
Broncos
that.
beat the Niners
Oh,
too.
did
No,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
agree.
think that's a toss-up.
No, that's not.
I think
right.
that's a-
Denver
I think that is a
might get
toss-up.
new stadium because they
I
are
mean,
currently
I
looking-
think all of the games, like with the good teams on this list, are a toss-up because the Niners are a good team. So it's
Exactly,
two good
that's-
teams going against each other.
That's why I'm saying that like worst
We'll
case
end it
scenario
with-
they
in 2 minutes.
Yeah, but that's
they
just
lose
like-
all those toss-up games.
Jude, when he goes, move the mic down.
Yes.
That's why I'm saying their worst case scenario is pretty bad
But like
because they have a hard schedule. That's all.
they do have. a
I still
very
think
hard
they can beat the Broncos in
Yeah, I agree.
Denver.
They
Denver
could.
might also get a new stadium. I think they're looking for a new owner, and like the guy who has like the highest chance of buying the team, he wants to build like a brand new like
I think Kanye
massive
said he wants
stadium.
to buy the Broncos.
Yeah, Kanye.
They wouldn't. let
Kanye
him.
wants
They
to do
wouldn't let him.
everything, but that guy dropped out of high school, so
They would not.
College.
Bars.
He dropped out of college.
they wouldn't let Kanye buy them.
All right.
By the Broncos.
We're done.
Are we done? We ready?
Guess so.
We ready for y'all?
Thank you.
For listening to Hot Take Central.
I'm not done.
Eli steals the
For
show.
listening to Hot Take Central.
Yeah.